Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. But I will start with economic calendar from economic calendars, not economic calendar, economic news. Then after that, I will be updating you on the 500 Rand account. Actually, I'm doing this for the second time because I did some mistake here and there. So you can see that is actually a job. So please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, share with your friends. If you've been here for quite some time, you know what to do. Just smash that like, share with your friends. So what's really happening? What's really happening? First thing first, I will go on our economic calendar just to see what's really happening. You can see that actually Wednesday, Thursday, we had some very good news from Powell. Here we had some, let's say not news actually, he was testifying. Also yesterday, which was Thursday, he was also testifying, right? So what's really happening here is before we go on Friday, you can see that we also had European, or let's say interest rates, which they did not really change, and that they made us to smash Euro USD, which was good, by the way. So on this testifying, guys, Powell said some good stuff here. That's why we saw the market was going up against the dollar. But beside that, let's go to for today. We have NFP and unemployment change from Canada. We're gonna check them later. If you are part of the team, don't worry. I will update you if I see something. Right. So what happened on with Powell? On his when he was testifying, you can see that they say Powell says the Fed it's not far. See this, very important. It's not far from the point of cutting interest rates. Wow, that's good. That's obvious. Obviously, that will push the market to go up. We know very well that when you see the market doing like that, the market was supposed to be flying. Unfortunately, we have NFP. Let's hope that NFP is also negative. Then we are going to see some very, very good news. So let's close this. And then now, if you still remember, we started a 500 Rand account, not to brag or do something, just to show everyone that, yeah, we can do something. So this 500 account, or this 500 Rand account, let me see something. It's just, let me reduce this. It's equivalent or it's the same as $16 to $26, right? So we said the target is actually going to be 16K in 10 months. So maybe with the rand, that is actually, let's say it's 300K. So can we reach that? We don't know, but we have to see if maybe we are following the rules. So, but since I'm doing with you here as public, I think the best thing that we can use, or the best tool that we can use, is this calendar, so that we can actually see that we are following the rules, or I mean, we are reaching the target. So here, as I said, we started with 26. The percentage was 3% in 10 months. 10 months, we're not going to trade on weekends. So you can see there, and I'm not going to withdraw or deposit anything in that. So starting from 5, it was 5th of Feb. So let's calculate and see how much we are going to get, right? So that's why this is what we came out, 16K. I was not planning that, but I was planning to risk only, or to chase only 3%. And within 10 months, it means that we're going to reach that level there. You can see the starting balance is 26. So let's go there. Let's go on the calendar and see, because I don't really want to waste your time. So let's see. I will open my calculator. Or firstly, let me show you this before we go further. So you can see that we started from 500. Now we are on 1,639 rands. So we are on, if you don't really see that nicely, we are on something like that. So, but we can say 1.6, right? So we made that from 500, which means I doubled that account. Not doubled, I tripled it, because we have extra something there, right? 1.6. So let me close that, because I don't really want this system to be slower. Yeah, now we closed that. So now let's open my calculator. So what we started from 26. Let me show you $26. Yeah, now it went even lower, but it was actually 500, right? So what's really happening is, first month, which it was Feb, we were able to make that at the end of the month. We were already more than $44. So let me zoom a little bit so that you see. Zoom. Yeah, maybe now you can see, guys. Maybe now you can see. Where is that calculator? Yeah, if you can see that, you can see we started from this amount. So by the end of Feb, we were supposed to be on 44. I think we were on 1,000 something. I no longer remember. But this March, at the end of this March, we are supposed to be on $82. This thing is going out just because I'm touching there. So which means by the end of, let me just make this smaller, guys. I don't really want to waste your time on this. So on $82, which means $82 by the end of March, it's supposed to be 1,005. And if you check there, we are already on actually 1.6, which means I already even far from this. I already passed this month, even though this month is not really ending yet. And I was not actually risking that much. So which means this is going very nice. And for those who don't really understand compounding, they might say, no, it's not realistic. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But if you check how much you're risking here or how much you're chasing, you'll start to realize that it's very, very smaller amount. What am I doing? So you can see that it's actually a very, very smaller amount. Feb, I was chasing actually around, let's say, an average of $1. Just look at this, an average of $1. So this Feb, I was supposed to be averaging 1 point something, let's say $2 until month end. But I'm already done with March, so which means I will be trying to chase whatever that is happening on April. But I'm not gonna do that. I will try to go slower because I already saw that I'm already in front. So I will just go slower. Whatever that I make, I'm not going to chase the market. And what I like about this is I was not actually over risking. Maybe in a week I trade once. I just hold. Nasdaq was just holding us for more than 4 days, 5 days, and it means we can reach that. But the problem is the same people who are watching, let's say 99% of people who are watching mostly, they don't really like us going slower. You see, they don't really want us going slower. They want to make thousands, 500, whatever they want to make. But you know what? Around that December, once we reach that November, December there, when we have our 300K or let's say 16K, they will still be here. They will still trying to be funding their account. Why? Because they were not disciplined enough to go slower. People, they don't really like to go slow. I understand, because sometimes you need to cover your things. But even next year, you still want to cover your things. Even next year. But if you just sacrifice this year and say, you know what, let me just try to go slower, you will see things will start to change. But you are in this habit, you are in this cycle, you fund, you blow, you say things that will change this month, and you just on this cycle. And December, you might be also on the same level. You don't grow. And which is sad. But what I can tell you is try to learn. Try to see what's wrong with you. Try to apply risk management. Try to learn risk management. Know that in the market there is a chance of losing. The problem is people, they don't really want to lose. How will you trade if maybe you don't really want to recognize that, you know what, there is a room for a loss? So let me be smart enough on these losses. Let me learn about risk management. But the problem is you always think you can learn things on yourself. But yeah, everyone can do that. But you might find that you're going to take longer and wasting enough money. But anyways, now we're done with that. We have to go on the analysis. But before we go on the analysis, this is our packages that we offer. If you want to be part of the team, you can post that and let me know. You can scan the QR code. You can just talk to me if you want to be part of the team. Now let's go on the analysis side. Yeah, it's very hot and it's very early. It's very hot, guys. So what's really happening on Bitcoin? You can see that there's nothing much that we can say there. It just says this for itself. You can see it's just talking. It tells you that, you know what, I'm flying. It's flying. You can see this level, but I hate this reversal. Just look at this reversal here. That's crazy. From 67 to 58, again, the market did go up again, which was crazy. But people who actually made it here, they made something very nice. I had my friend said, you know what? Yeah, I've been smashing Bitcoin left and right, and so wow, I'm afraid to trade Bitcoin myself. So, but yeah, because I'm used to trading Nasdaq and the other ones. So, but by the way, we can see that on top there, we have some resistance. On the bottom side, we have some support. So, which means there is still a room for the market to break out of that. I see this thing reaching 80,000 or 100,000 this year, if it can keep pushing like this, because it's flying, guys. This thing's flying. But by the way, I don't really recommend anyone just to trade it solely without any knowledge. Try to understand what's really happening, and then you can jump on it. I think it's just much better just to buy and hold than trading every day, you see. But if you can, that's good for you. That's very, 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 very good. So what's really happening on DXY dollar index? I like what I see, guys. I seriously like what I see. We can easily see that, yeah, the market has been actually on a very nice downtrend previously. You can easily see that the market has been going down here. You can see that the market has been going down for quite some time, and the market changed. We were expecting the market to continue going up. Unfortunately, it seems like the market doesn't really want to do that. The market wants to go to the upside. The market wants to go to the upside. Do you see that? So with that, it shows us that since the market was trying to go up, you can see that you see that some consolidation there. Then the market broke out of that structure. I thought maybe the market was going to consolidate here and go up, but the market failed to keep up with the bearish move. I told you, Powell said they are not far from cutting the rates. That is a positive statement from Powell, right? So what I see here is we can easily see that now that is not really good. That is it shows the weakness of the dollar, which is actually good. So since now the market is changing, it means we are going to look for another downtrend. So yeah, let's hope that will continue. But I think the best thing that we can actually hope for is NFP to go down. If the numbers are going to go down, that is going to be nice. That is going to be nice. But for now, we're just waiting. If the news are in the middle, obviously we will see the market going down, because I think these news are actually big. That statement is actually big to a point where people are just waiting for NFP to clear everything out so that we can start to trade nicely. So what's really happening? We are actually on USDJPY. The market is also going down. We broke out of that support area. Now the market is showing us that, you know what, I'm changing the trend. I was on a very nice uptrend here, but it seems like I'm not gonna keep up with the bearish momentum. Now the market broke out of this structure, so which means we are going to look for a continuation of this downtrend, because once the market breaks out of that, it shows us that, you know what, guys, I'm trying to break out, but what can you do now? So there's nothing much you can do. The best thing that you can do, you have to mark. The market has to give you an area similar to, let's say, support, maybe a resistance, then we can start to work with, because mostly when you jump on these breakouts, the market will be aggressive. We don't really know what the other market will be pushing up. I think we had the same thing on EuroJPY. The market did reverse aggressively. But to be honest is, once the market breaks out, sometimes you just need to wait for the market. Mostly the market will end up consolidating before it pushes lower. And mostly when the market breaks out, it won't give you a proper structure. So which means sometimes you just need to stay out of the market, because when we say the market is breaking out, and we expect it to give us a downtrend, because we are coming from an uptrend. So it means we're expecting to see something like that. But the question is, do you see that now? Obviously it's no. So why are you rushing? Because we're going to have something like this, which means relax. It's time for you to wait. So we are waiting. So what's really happening on Gbpusd? Gbpusd is actually flying also. Quite similar to gold. So it shows us that, you know what, the dollar lost that momentum, and I think we missed this one very now. We missed this. I think I no longer remember what was happening here, but it was already here. But it's fine. If the market is changing the trend, also the market won't just move like that. the market will end up moving like this, which means we're still gonna have enough opportunities. So give yourself time to say, you know what, sometimes I'm gonna miss some opportunities, but missing that, it gives me a chance to see what I can do. You can do your analysis slower without rushing. What we have here is GBP/USD. We can easily see that the market was going down, but guess what? The market did not really keep up with that momentum. Now we see the market is breaking out, which means the dollar is losing some momentum. So we're expecting to see the market fly, right? We still expect the market to go really up. So which means we're just waiting for a reversal for a proper resistance. If maybe the market gives us a proper resistance, we can say if the market breaks, we can continue buying, or maybe the market will just reverse, and once it starts to push the upside, we will be looking for that buy. Simple as that, right? So let's push to the next one, which is actually Euro USD. This one we smashed, very nice one. We missed GBP USD, but we smashed this. I think I did not really send this in the free group. Unfortunately, guys, in the free group, just know that we're not gonna send everything. There's people who paid for this, right? And if you also want to pay for this, there is things there. We don't really offer. Not everything is gonna be for free. So even these analysis are for free. So you can just check whatever that you feel like you afford. Then you can just talk to me. So let's see on Euro USD what's really happening. We can easily see that yes, the market is actually, it was going down very nice. This breakout, we did wait for quite longer there once the market was consolidating. Guess what? The market broke out. We did not really rush. Then we were in that trade. Look where the market is. I told them to lock or close. Maybe they're still looking, which means maybe they will be waiting for this TP, and which is very, very good, right? So nothing much. I don't think maybe we have much. I think the market will be trying to create something like that going further. So, but for now, we just need to wait and see. If they're still holding, that's fine. I did not really take this because I'm focusing on Nasdaq, and I'm also trying to prove you that you can trade one thing and make money. You saw the account, I already tripled the account, trading only one thing, right? So now we are actually on gold. Gold is seriously flying, guys. This is nice. We see that the market is doing something like that. But you can see that we were on a nice downtrend structure. The market broke out. Then since then, the market was flying. I never tried to buy or sell this. So because, yes, we missed a very nice move there. But we did catch the other ones, right? So which means now we're just waiting for the market to do something very nice. Then we can just jump on the market. But with that, let's hope that NFP, it's going to be negative, and we will see the market going up. Because if we get a smaller move of NFP being positive, the market can even reach this level. That is possible, and let's hope that is not going to happen. And on the news, on the economic news, they show us that NFP is going to go down. Hey, I doubt it, guys. I doubt it. I don't know if that will be. We will see. We will see. Even if it goes down, I don't think it's going to be like that. That is like extremely lower. So remember, they're just estimating. They don't really say it's gonna be like that. So you can't blame them. And I think we will see what we can do, but I will be controlled by the market structure because I'm not really sure with the numbers that I see on those economic calendar. So now we are actually on US30. US30, what's really happening on US30? You can easily see that, yeah, we are still on that uptrend. Now I did try to zoom this and focus on the current structure because previously we were doing the longer one. So you can easily see that, yes, the market is still actually going up. Or let me just do this. You can see this is very nice, right? So we bought this. My people, obviously, they're still eating. We bought this yesterday. I don't know if I shared this in a free group. If I did not, still fine. So which means our target is around this level, but seems like that US30 is struggling. It's fine. They can lock. If they locked, it's everything is positive. It's fine. They can still reach that. If it goes down, obviously they're not gonna lose anything. If it goes down, also we will be expecting the market to be around these levels before going up, or maybe later on things will be good. Maybe we'll see the market breaking out of that. Yeah, sorry. I'm expecting the market, maybe if it pushes up, the market might break out of that structure, which is gonna be good, by the way. Not like maybe it's bad. So we are actually on a very nice buy. So let's push to the next one. I smashed this one, obviously. Yesterday, before I do this analysis, I showed you my position, but I did not really smash it that much because my positions were around this level. My positions were around this level. The time the market was going down, now it's back because I could not close when we have a nice support there. So which means the market you can lose, then tomorrow the market is back in your favor. So I had to hold that, and I think around this area I did take 1 or 2 positions just to scalp, but the same signal buying. Then after that I did get out, and yeah, now I'm out. I'm just waiting for the market to break this level, or maybe the market will be going down. And C plus, as we have NFP, that might be a different story. That might be a different story. Things might change very quick. But even though NFP is gonna change or whatever, I like the fact that they say they can cutting the rates is not really far. That can actually not make, if NFP is gonna be negative, that might not really have enough strength, you see, because we'll also be waiting for retail sales and CPI. Those are the most important one at this time, right? So on Nasdaq, you can see that yes, the market was going up very nice. Let me just remove some of this because now it's like too much information, because too much information gives you too many ideas. So let's try to remove that. We passed those stages. So once you pass the stages here or this level, try to clear your chart so that everything can be quite clear. We don't really have to make like we are beginners. We know what we're doing, so I will just leave what we have now. So now we have a cleaner chart like that. So when we go closer, we will have a very nice structure like that. So you can see that I also placed in a notification. So it shows me that, you know what, the market is struggling to break out there. So let's hope that this is not gonna be another sell there. If it's gonna be another sell, it's fine, because we're gonna buy around this area, and I'm expecting the market to continue like that. If it breaks, it's also fine. We're gonna continue with that. So there's nothing much that I can say you won't understand on this. So yeah, we made some profits there on the same signal that it was sent before, because I was holding. So if you are using EXNESS, and you are following me, just know that I open with 0.03 as a lot size. So I can open 0.03, but not at the same time. Once the market starts to push a little bit up, if I still see that, oh, the market can continue with that, I open with 2 positions. If I feel like it's still going, I can open the third one, and that will be the maximum. Simple as that. So if maybe I'm talking about people who just want to know exactly what I'm doing, because people, they think maybe copying exactly what I'm doing, they're gonna get the same results. You're not, because you might not be disciplined as the way I am. You might not be we might not be using the same broker. Yours might be aggressive. We might not be using the same lot size. Sometimes you can't wait 3 days holding one thing. Some, they will, like, they're not patient, they can close the positions, but at the end of the day, you took the same signal as me. So you have to be smart enough just to be patient. Learn being patient. We have mentorship for 350, so you have to learn. If you know, for those who have been here, if maybe last year you've been around the same level, and even this year you expect to see the miracle, no, there won't be any miracle. Just learn. Simple as that. Try to get someone who's gonna teach you. So now we are on S&P 500. Also, this one was actually on a very nice uptrend structure. We can easily see that we need to clear this, but I will clear that after. We see that the market is still actually on a very nice uptrend. If we go closer there, you will see that, yeah, it's not really bad. The market even tried to break out of that, but you know what? Let's avoid this, because the market might touch our order and start to go lower. It seems like that momentum is no longer there, quite similar to here. So let's wait for the market and see what will happen. Maybe the market will end up going down. If that doesn't really happen, it means the market might continue going up. But the main star of the day is gonna be NFP. and NFP is gonna tell us what will happen. So that is gonna be something very nice. Plus, it's Friday. Don't try to trade much. Fridays, that are quite similar to Mondays. Try to stay out of the market, especially on Fridays. You can make money, very nice money during the week, but on Friday, everything goes to waste. So today there's in economic news, I'm not gonna take that. Or maybe I can just risk a very smaller amount. But just because that account is a growth account, I'm not gonna just risk it unnecessarily. Especially when I promised you that I need to reach that 16K, right? So now we are actually on US oil. You can see that the market is moving like this. We're expecting the market to sell there, here, and there. So that's actually, it means if you trade in oil, we just still waiting here. Unless if the market breaks this area of resistance, then we're gonna say, yeah, it's our time to do what, to look for that buy. But for now, I'm still waiting for that sell. But around this area, maybe if you don't mind scalping, once the market is playing around that area, you can do that. But I'm just waiting for the market to touch my support area before I do anything. Before I look for a buy or sell, market has to be around this level of support. Simple as that. So on that, I think maybe everyone, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like, share with your friends. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you. I unfortunately, we did not really continue with the live session. We will see what we can do. But today we have a live session on Trader Nick channel. So we're still going to continue with that. It's just that this week we had some issues here and there. So don't worry. Plus, guys, it's extra job for me if I go on the live session. But I'll still go on the live session just to try to help everyone out there, right? So thank you very much. If you want to be part of the team, you can check that out. You can pause that video and check which package do you want, and if you want to eat with us, then you can just let us know. Thank you very much. I will see you on the next one. Bye.